putting yourself back together or figuring out who you are, especially in terms of, let's say, recovering from or in the process of being within a chronic illness, because you get fragmented and fractured. How the body is treated is fragmented and fractured. The cardiologist, the neurologist, the rheumatologist. And we no longer are a whole when we are ill, when our bodies are ill, when they break down, or if they are attacked. And your sense of self initially remains like observer of what is happening, what is the occurrence, right? And I think it's difficult, especially for me, it was difficult because my injury was also one of the mind, where it was beyond, like it was not just like ego dissolution, but self-dissolution, loss of vocabulary, loss of all my words, loss of memory, a blank slate, a being that no longer existed in time on a consciousness level. So trying to re-identify who you are and I don't want to say your position in the world, but because when you're rebuilding something, along with sense of self, all of because you become suddenly aware of all of, not only like the patterns, but what are narratives and what are truths, and what within how the able-bodied you once lived or is being treated, that is something part of a different system that doesn't actually belong to you. And because you've forgotten, because I had forgotten all of my previous behaviors, I no longer made hand gestures or weird little quips. I just stared out a window. That was me. The me I was no more. I didn't know who that was. People would refer, oh, like the old you. Oh, I saw a glimpse like the old you, or that real look of pity, you know. I sounded like I was a lot of fun. Oh my God. And like apparently smart. Woohoo, who fucking knew? Huh. Well, turns out that was all just fucking serious self-doubt and a lack of self-esteem. But anywho, the point being, it's just like, and you see them for what they are, and because your energy is just fucking zapped, because your body's just completely broken. You know, if you got out of bed and brushed your teeth, that's a fucking gold star day. So you can no longer spend any more energy on bullshit. And you start to see how much bullshit's in your fucking life. And then it's like, oh, wow, okay. And then you start to rebuild it. And I think this is the process where I'm personally in. It's rebuilding something. And because I've relearned things, and some of the things I sought to learn were really ugly and horrible. Although before I experienced it, those were just narratives in my mind of what I see or what I like intuitively thought they were. And yeah, that was that. Oh yeah, and then I discovered fucking NFTs. So yeah, I think the point was moving towards fractured self and digital self, something like that.